What's up, everybody? We're back. We're back for some Pro 2, or not Pro 2 lights. My God, I'm screwing up already. Some AMX BGM Street Stocks, Dirt Street Stocks, off-roading. Man, this is going to be a trip. This is championship weekend. Let's go ahead and bring up the points as we got about 4 seconds left in qualifying. Oh, so right now we have Anthony in the lead by 8 points. Oliver Golden only 8 points behind him in second. Nick 11 points behind him. So that puts him 19 points behind Anthony. And Taylor Bush, he's 29 points behind the leader. 11 points behind third place. Trying to get that podium finish for the points. I mean, that battle's pretty close. Any one of those positions could change if somebody has a bad night here today. And who knows what's going to happen as qualifying starting for tonight's race. We'll go ahead and bring up Oliver as he's chasing for the points out there, trying to get a fast time in that street stock. This is so cool, guys. The first time I broadcasted these things, I'm going up to it now. First time I broadcasted these things was last week, and it was absolutely epic. Corey, you couldn't have said it better. Let's go racing. Guys, I got some other cool features. I don't know. Oh, where did Oliver go? Oliver must not have liked that lap. I got some other cool features now. When you message in Facebook, when you message in Twitch, when you message in YouTube, if you message on Discord, wherever you message, all those messages will be relayed to each of the other platforms. So everybody's going to see what they're saying. So it's no more, hey, this person said this on Twitch, because you guys are going to see it. So that's going to be a cool feature here tonight as we're getting ready to go racing. 5 people watching. I can't wait. This is just going to be freaking awesome. This intense battle here tonight between these drivers. I mean, they have a lot of skill, and I'll tell you what, I tried out the Pro 2 lights here yesterday with these guys. It is hard. I was sweating. I mean, I don't feel like I did too bad, but I wasn't anywhere near where these guys are. And they're running faster lap times here than we were in the Pro 2 lights. It is absolutely, it's awesome. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. It is freaking awesome, guys. So, see if we get a lap time down here soon as the 31 goes flying. Now, you got to remember, these noses are so low. One bad bounce, and these guys are flipping over, out of control. You never know what's going to happen in one of these. So anything can happen here tonight. Anything can happen. Anthony could technically fall from like first to third. Who knows here tonight? And look at the pressure he's got. Only an 8-point lead. You know, Oliver could easily have a great night. He could have a bad night, as Oliver puts down second fastest time so far, right behind Anthony. They do get points for getting the pole. So right now, Anthony has the pole with a 119.64, and Oliver has second with a 120 even. Let's go out and see the points leader and that 217 digging on the racetrack. Let's go, Anthony. What's up, Cam? You got to go finish up your championship run later. I think you pretty much have the Pro 2 lights locked up, don't you? So, yeah, guys, everybody can see what you're typing on every platform, so it'll be real cool because you guys will get to communicate with people over on YouTube, over on Twitch, anybody up in my Discord. If things go good with the cross-platform chat, I'm gonna do a fan one. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm gonna do a fan Discord if everything goes well. Oh, the Maniac is out there. Is that what I see? Did I? Oh no, that's not the Maniac. That's Monac. That's Frank. Frank was disconnecting earlier. He had some connection issues. As Jaynes gets there on the heels of Anthony with a 119.76. These guys get 4 laps, 10 minutes to do them. Oliver definitely picks up his time with a 119.90, but he's got to beat out Anthony to have a chance. Because that's going to give Anthony like another, what, 4-point advantage if this is how they qualify? Let's go ahead and take a look at Oliver. Oliver's got all the pressure. Anthony's just got to be perfect. Oliver's got to do everything right and some in order to take this championship here tonight. Oh, you see it nose down there saying these guys have to be careful. One bad jump and they're having a bad day. And I'll tell you what, we looked at the points. Oliver could very easily lose second place in the points if he has a bad night. He definitely could lose second place in points. There's 13 cars here tonight. So you could potentially lose a lot of points if you have a bad night here tonight and lose some of those positions on the board. Yeah, Cam, I know you're going to do more than just show up tonight, though. You're definitely going to do more than show up. We're going to have a double interview there with the championship and the win. I got a feeling, especially with the land rush start. So yeah, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's platform for the street stocks. These guys do not do a land rush start. So we're gonna look at the race format for tonight. Who's going to the back of the pack? So tonight, the 3 drivers going to the back of the pack were the top 3 from last week. We got Nick Nowak, Taylor Vanden Bush, and Nathan. They're going to the back of the pack regardless of where they qualify here, but they still get their points, so qualifying is definitely important. And as Oliver takes the top spot by 1/100th of a second, barely gets it away from Anthony. So close. So close. So that's 2 more points closer as that Oliver is to Anthony. He's definitely got to be in the zone here tonight. I think Anthony's done qualifying. Let's go ahead and pull him into the booth. Anthony James in the booth, get a copy. Anthony James in the booth, get a copy.
Yeah.
Man, the pressure is on, and Oliver isn't making it any easier, as it looks like he may have grabbed the pole. I'm assuming you used all your laps. So that puts him. Oh, you're gonna be going racing here soon, but that puts him 2 more points closer. That'll be 6 points behind you. Does that put the pressure on anymore, knowing that one little bad bump could really ruin your day in one of these?
Pressure. All over.
You definitely got that because you changed it for your sound on your wheel. Yell at me, Anthony.
How about now?
Yeah, I definitely could hear you. The thing is, because you turned it up like you did, you got to be so loud and so consistent.
Yeah. Well, Oliver.
Yeah, definitely.
Staying up. He didn't. Hopefully,
Anthony. Yeah, you're definitely cutting in and out a little bit too much, but I get the gist of what you were saying. Go out there, be perfect, stay within a couple spots of Oliver, and go ahead and take yourself a championship here tonight.
Thanks.
So definitely sound issues with Anthony there, as he's got to yell at everything. Let's see, who else do we got? Oh, we're gonna go racing here in about 1 minute and 15 seconds. Joseph. I was trying to talk to these championship guys, but it looks like Oliver's muted. Let's see if Oliver will talk to us. Oliver James in the booth, you got a copy? Oliver did not want to talk to me. He just wants to concentrate. He missed he missed last week, so he's definitely got a lot of pressure. He had a nice little lead last week, gave it up by not showing up. So definitely a lot of pressure on him to have a good run here tonight. Is 30 seconds away. Joseph Brooks, you gonna go out there and be the spoiler? Spoiler alert, Joseph Brooks for the win. You get a top 3, I guarantee you'll be talking to me tonight. So these guys are going to be ready to go racing here in a few. Oh, looks like qualifying's just about up. It is up. We're going to go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Oliver Golden pulling in a clutch with a 119.635. He gets to start where he qualified. Starting on the pole and that number 70 machine. Anthony in that 217, only 8/1000ths of a second slower than Oliver. Almost got it. Starting in second. James Donahue in the 81 starting third. Taylor Vanden Bush in the 89 starting fourth. Nick Nowak in the 145 starting fifth. And Jared Powers in the 48 starting sixth. Joseph Brooks. What's up, Joseph? In the 54, starting 7th. And Nathan in the 19, starting 8th. Nathan had a solid run last week. He's got to go to the back of the pack, but you know what? Maybe he could repeat. You never know what will happen here. And we got Frank in the 110, starting 11th. Lance on Flip Patrol, starting 12th. And rounding out our field is Zach Clifton. Zach Clifton and the 461. Didn't get a qualifying time. I don't know if he's going to be out there or not, but he will be rounding out the field if he does in this 13-car field. And this is going to be fun, guys. Like I said, I did this track yesterday, and the Pro 2 Lights had an absolute blast. Do something interesting. Depending on what's happening with the points later, I'll do that, Joseph. So right now, just waiting for a couple people to grid, and we'll be going racing here tonight. Go ahead and put your picks in the chat. Let me know who you think's going to win. This is going to be absolutely insane. What's up, Tommy? What's up? What's up, Gary? You're not here to spoil Anthony's night. Not in these. As these guys roll off for the start, I'm going to go ahead and just shorten this. Let's take the international off because it's making the ticker way, 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 way too big. There we go. That's a little better. That Crandon International definitely made the ticker too big. Let's go, Vanden Bush. Vanden Bush, remember, starting towards the back of the pack because he podiumed last week, so he's got a lot of work cut out for him here tonight to take a win or even a podium finish as these guys are rounding the bend here. Going to be taking the green. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to take this next right-hand turn and they'll come to the green flag this time by. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Oliver gets a nice jump, but Anthony's fighting back down on the inside. These guys are digging down the straightaway, neither one given an inch. Could they both end each other's day with one bad bump? Oh, and they get into each other a little bit there. Remember, we will have a halfway competition caution as they wind them back up. So let's see what happens as these guys were running side by side for a long time, coming into the hairpin. Anthony gets a nice dig on the inside, but not quite as good as Oliver. Oliver's got that drive on the high side. That killed Anthony's exit. He's going to have to fall back in and settle for second as these guys are dancing around further back in the pack. Joseph Brooks, he's up to the 4th spot. He wants some TV time. Oh, don't flip it. as he's dancing around in that number 54. The 48 of Jared Powers dives back underneath him. I need to put that gap up there so I can see where everybody's at. So right now the lead's staying at 0.4 of a second with Oliver leading. Anthony's got to protect his spot. That's the main goal here, as these guys are fighting side by side right now for the 4th position. Now they fall back in line. Can Joseph dig up underneath him? Oh, he gets a bump in the back by Taylor. Taylor bumps him in the rear. Somehow Joseph doesn't go around, and he gets up next to the 48. Oh, what happened to... Did he cut the track? Looked like Joseph had to give something back there. Ooh, drama for Cam. Drama for Cam, as we got Jared and Joseph side by side as Taylor got around. Did James Donahue have an issue? No. As the leaders are tightening back up, Anthony on the heels of Oliver. Is he going to make a move to get around? You know, it's never good enough just to finish second and get the championship. These guys want to win. They're out here to compete. And look at Anthony go after Oliver, trying to get up underneath them. Can't quite get there, as this is that is a fun part of the track right here. I'm not going to lie, it's probably one of my favorite parts, although I do like to clip that blue wall. And around this turn, I love this turn. And then we're going to come up to the last turn, which I absolutely hate. Coming up next, Anthony digs on the outside. Is he going to be in position after the sharp right-hand turn? Coming across the start-finish line. Ooh, a little wiggle out of Oliver there. As they just line it up and stay in line. It looks like we got some issues further back in the pack, maybe. No, just some typical bouncing around. Looks like Joseph finally got around Jared, trying to dig in on Tyler. Taylor's got to run from him, as we could have a battle there soon. Right now, this is the battle we're watching in so many ways. Not only the battle for first, second, and third, but also for the championship, as Oliver digs it in on the high side. Anthony tries to cut it shorter on the hairpin. Can't quite get enough drive off. That allows Oliver to pull out the lead. Oh, the 48 gets squirrely back there. Jared loses a bunch of ground. Joseph Brooks is all squirrely. They've lost Taylor. As Taylor noses it in, go back up to the lead. Right now, these guys are just running in line. James Donahue lost some ground on these guys. Oh, Anthony up underneath Oliver. Can't make anything happen as they come over the jump and around this difficult right-hand turn and across the start-finish line. That's so fun. Sometimes I'm just in awe watching these things across this track. As that gap, Anthony had a little bobble. Look at what that bobble did. He lost 2.5 seconds on Oliver, and now he's back in the clutches of James Donahue and Taylor not far behind. Taylor's definitely closing on these guys. Oliver gets a little bit of break, but remember, this lead means nothing because we're gonna get a little bit of caution here. That's gonna draw these guys back in. Keep an eye on what happens here, as Anthony's gonna try to dig back in on Oliver. Definitely gaining some ground, but I'm sure Oliver's not pushing it nearly as hard as he was. James Donahue's got Taylor closing in on his back bumper. Taylor running some good laps here, closing in on these guys. Going further back, Joseph and Jared been jockeying for that fifth position there. As right now Jared's got fifth, Joseph is in sixth. Nathan digging it back in. Nathan's made his way up to seventh after having to start last in this thing. Our last week's winner sitting back in ninth, not having as much luck on this track as he did last week. Back up to the front, battle up at the front. 3-second lead. Oliver's actually pulling away as these guys are digging in on Anthony. Taylor's almost to the back bumper of James. We're going to have a battle for third here soon. Will Taylor make the move? Try and make the move now, or will he wait to the break? If he gets close enough, we're going to find out here shortly, I believe. Let's go ahead and look at the... All right, so we are going to get a break on lap 5. We will get a break. So we're coming to the break. We're coming to the yellow flag here soon. So if Taylor's going to make a move, he's got to make it soon. And I'll tell you what, Oliver's out here running a perfect race as he's almost got a 4-second lead on Anthony, as Anthony is losing ground in a major way. And if he's not careful, I tell you what, I don't know if I would want to know Taylor's going to start that close to me on this restart, because he is fast here tonight. Let's see what their lap times were. So Vanden Bush was about 0.8 of a second quicker than Anthony that last lap. So definitely wouldn't want Taylor on my heels as the yellow flag is out. These guys are taking a break as Oliver's having a great run here tonight. Nice little break going on. Let's go ahead and bring in Joseph. Oops, what did I do? Joseph, James in the booth. Get a copy?
Yes, I do.
Man, you are having a great battle with that number 48. You both keep making little tiny mistakes. You couldn't stay with Taylor, but man, you got a good number 54 machine there.
Yes, I do. I found some quirks in my setup, and then I got some good practice in during the week, so we got some momentum.
Well, get in here, dig in on that 5th place finish. I know those guys up front are going to be a little harder to get, but that was definitely a butt pucker moment. But I definitely know you got some speed, and you, Jared, have had a great battle here. So I look forward to watching that the rest of this race.
Awesome. Thank you for broadcasting. This is awesome.
No problem, buddy. Thank you. Joseph Brooks having a good run here, trying to get a top 5 in that number 54 machine. Let's see if he can pull it off. That was a great battle between those guys earlier. All right, guys. Make sure you guys are giving the stream a like and a share. Make sure you're letting people know about it. Man, how often do you get to... Well, some of you guys that run it see it all the time, but how often do you get to see this kind of stuff broadcasted? Not very often you see Dirt Street Stocks on Dirt Road. Make sure you give it a share. This is definitely a must-watch, as the title says. Anthony trying to dig in on... Oh, Anthony gets turned. That is the moment that he did not want to see. As James gets into the back of him, he's facing the wrong way, falling all the way back to 11th position. Tough luck that James Donahue takes the EOL, lets everybody by, but man, that kills Anthony. Wow, that was a game changer right there. Let's go ahead and see exactly what happened there. Digging in this tight hairpin here. Oh, Anthony just a little sideways, and James had no way to kill that momentum. Oh, the 54's around. Oh, he was stuck. Oh, James Anthony, you got yourself, or James. Oh, James Donahue gets himself stuck trying to help out the 54. But good sportsmanship out of James there. I didn't see what happened to the number 54, but he got out of whack. This leaves it basically, this is Oliver's race and championship to lose here tonight, as he's done everything right up until this point. Man, you gotta feel for Anthony right now. Let's see what happened to the 54. Oh, the 722 got contact. Oh, and again. Oh, stuffs him over. Look, what are the chances? What are the chances that you park it there just like that? Wow. As Oliver's sitting pretty in first. He's got a 1.6 second lead as Taylor seems to not be able to close on him. I don't know. There goes some of the gap. Jared Powers just took himself a podium spot in that number 48. Oh, don't lose at the 48 all over the place. That's going to let Nick come out of nowhere as he was running in the back trying to dig in on a podium. This is absolutely crazy, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Digging in, Nick is. Can he catch Jared? As Jared's taking that podium spot. You know, and I like green, so that green number 48, to me, it's a good-looking car. Back up to the front. Oliver digging in. Trying to gap Taylor. He's doing it. No mistakes. You finish first. You know you're in the best possible spot that you could be in. I don't know if that just made it disappear on you guys, but if it did, I'm sorry. Every once in a while, I get moving things around too much, trying to see certain things, because I got 800 things open telling me what's going on, and it minimizes everything. So Oliver in the lead, 3 laps to go. Taylor on his heels trying to dig in after Jared, sitting in a podium position, but he's got Nick all over his back bumper as the battle for third is heating up. Anthony has worked his way back up to 5th. Can Anthony get close enough to save his championship? The drama is on as Nick has a bad turn. Anthony is 16 seconds behind Nick. Can he take the 4th? Yeah, it's so close. If Anthony can get in on Nick, that's going to make it stupid close. What is the points difference per position? 2? Because if that's the case, Anthony is closing on Nick. He's got a big gap to cover, but he is closing on Nick in a hurry. If he can get to Nick and get that spot, or one of these guys screw up. I mean, look at these two. They've been beating on each other's bumpers here. They could very easily make a mistake and put Anthony in a podium position, and that flops it again. Gotta love the drama as Oliver's having a perfect run here, doing everything he is supposed to in order to take a championship. Yeah, no, I know. So it's 2 per position. So right now he's in first. That's 2 more. So if Anthony finishes 3rd, they'll be tied. If Anthony can find a way to finish 3rd, right? As Nick and Nick and Jared side by side, they can easily make a mistake here. As Anthony's only 5 seconds behind these guys, he's closed it in quite a bit. 2 laps to go. As you see Anthony in the background. The drama's on, and it's all created from 3rd on back. Oh, as they nose in the 145, and Nick gets next to the 48 of Jared. Side by side, coming up, turn down this long, fast, curving straightaway. I'll call it a straightaway. It's a straightaway to me. Around this tight left-hand bend. Will Nick get to the back bumper? As Anthony is still closing in on these guys. He's got about 4.5 seconds behind Nick. Can Anthony close? This is the last lap. 1 lap to go. Will Nick make a move on Jared to take that podium? Could he take them both out? Oh, Nick, where'd you go? Nick bobbled. He's fallen into the grasp of Anthony. Anthony on his heels, going to try and get that 4th position. Yeah, if Anthony gets it, Anthony needs 2 more positions to tie. If it's 2 points per position, because he had 8-point lead coming in here. What a heartbreak! But go get that position, Anthony, as you've had a good run back up through the field. As we go up to the front, Taylor can't do anything with Oliver, but he is closing. Not quite enough time. Yeah. I think they were 8 points apart, so I think he needs to get past Jared in order to tie. Oh, no, you're right. Past Nick. So this battle is important. Who's got the tie? Oh, Nick bobbles. That lets Anthony around. Anthony into the 4th position. Anthony into the 4th position. So that means they're tied. Who gets the tiebreaker? Who gets the tiebreaker? As Oliver wins, Taylor 2nd, Jared 3rd, Anthony 4th. Wow, who gets the tiebreaker? Who gets it? Oh, this is going to be interesting. I don't know who gets it. As Nathan finishes 6th, David in 7th, Joseph Brooks in 8th. Lance is going to bring it home 9th. James Donahue finished 10th. Jesse finished 11th. Zach 12th. And Franklin finishes 13th. But man, oh man. Who is going to get that? Who's going to get the tiebreaker? Wow. Let's see if I can figure this out. So let's go ahead and bring in the non-drama of Jared.
So, man, I appreciate it.
Jared, James in the booth, get a copy?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Man, what a good run here today. You made less mistakes than everybody else. But I'll tell you what, you and Joseph had a heck of a battle there for 5th for a while.
Yeah, me and Joseph had a pretty good run at the beginning there. I definitely had a good run there with Nick. Me and Nick have been practicing quite a bit the last few nights. So, yeah, just been running a lot of AMX races here and just trying to get in, man. I love this series, and I really do appreciate the guys putting this in for us.
Yeah, it's definitely a good run by a lot of guys here, and man, getting that podium finish to finish out the season has to feel good.
Yeah, for sure. I started late in the season, and honestly, I picked up this type of racing pretty quick, so I really feel good about it, and I'm happy that I finished it out with a P3. Can't wait for next season, man.
Well, go enjoy this podium finish and give that green machine you're driving around some hell, because I do like that green and purple together.
All right, awesome, man. Appreciate it.
Jared Powers with a podium finish. Let's go ahead and bring in Taylor. I don't know why Discord's being so slow. Taylor James in the booth, get a copy?
I do.
Well, you got 2nd. There's no drama there, but what about the drama for the championship right now?
Ah, man, I don't know how this is all going to play out. It's a shame to see Anthony go down like that, but that's going to really play a part in the points.
Well, either way, you had to dig in hard. You dug in. You got that 2nd place finish, starting from the back of the pack, and man, you were fast.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see the lap times, but I managed to get through the crowd in the first 2 laps there, and had open air to play catch up.
I know about. I know right before the break you were running about a 2nd faster than Anthony almost.
Yeah, I noticed coming up to that comp yellow, I was starting to catch him a bit more. I don't know if nerves were just getting to him, but I was rocking and rolling today.
It's a good thing I wasn't playing the Discord when he got spun by James, because I know James didn't mean to, but man, I know it couldn't be pretty.
Oh yeah, if I'm not sure who that was. I think that was James in front of me there.
It was James Donahue that got into the back of him, and Anthony was a little sideways. And, we get there. We've all been there, done that.
Yeah, I saw him go around, and I just went down the inside, slowed it down so I wouldn't cause any more mayhem over there.
For real. Well, good run here tonight. Have they figured out, because aren't they technically tied right now?
In points, I got it up right now, and I don't see anyone tied, but we are very few points between the top 4 of us.
Wow, yeah, I know it was close. Where did you end up finishing?
In points, I have no idea. We haven't gotten that far yet, so.
All right, well, good luck. Hopefully you get that top 3 in points, but I know it was close, and it was definitely a lot of fun to watch here tonight.
Yeah, thank you for broadcasting it. Have a good night.
Yep, you too. All right, I'm trying.
I went into the gravel corner. It wasn't James's fault.
All right, so I forgot to move. I moved myself. So Anthony, I was definitely special needs there. I just moved Taylor and instead of or myself instead of Taylor. But man, you had a good run going there. It looked like you got a little sideways, and that just it looks like Jaynes just couldn't kill that run and got you turned around.
Yeah, I got back on the gas a little sooner than I wanted to. And trying to save it, and then I didn't realize Jaynes was that close to me, and I was pretty upset with myself. Jaynes just pulled off the track, eventually disconnected from the server, but it wasn't his fault. It was all me.
Well, he tried to rescue Joseph Brooks, who got caught on the berm and couldn't go anywhere, and that kind of got him stuck, so that ended up being a little chaotic further back later on. But man, good run.
Have you talked to Oliver yet?
I'm going to pull him in a second, but the reason I'm asking is because am I crowning him the champion, or I mean, I think you guys are tied, aren't you?
So we are tied for points, and because Oliver has more wins, he gets.
So wow, what a heartbreaker! But man, he did everything he was supposed to tonight, and you fought your butt off to get that last position against Nick.
Oh, I knew I needed at least fourth place to do anything with, so I was driving that sucker as hard as I could towards the end. And when I see Nick go around to get a little loose in the gravel corner, I'm like, this is my only chance. I got to do something. And that first half of the race and the whole race, I was perfectly content with second place because I knew if I just stay here, second or third, I got.
Yeah, well, good run, and don't go anywhere. I'm going to bring Oliver in with us.
All right.
Oliver, you got Jaynes and Anthony in the booth.
Sure.
Man, you did everything you were supposed to do today. You got the pole. You stayed out front. You led every lap. I mean, Taylor was fast. I actually thought he was going to catch you there, but then you started to pull away again. Tied for first in points and win by the tiebreaker. How do you feel about that?
I knew coming in this round, I knew I missed one round due to a suspension, which, was 100% my fault. But last week I was fully planning on racing, and I completely forgot that I was leaving for Oregon on Thursday. So I knew coming into the day, I didn't know what the points gap was going to be. I saw it was 8 points. I knew I had to be absolutely perfect, and I knew Anthony had to make a small mistake. At the beginning of the race when he started second, I didn't give up, but I knew if he ran second the whole time, he had the championship unlock. But no, we came back. I drove harder than I've ever driven in these things. We were able to walk away from championship, so it's pretty dang cool.
Well, I know you had yourself muted. I tried to pull you in. You didn't even want to talk to me. I'm wondering, Anthony, were you guys trying to get in his head knowing he was just muted and not deafened?
No, the race chatter was pretty quiet, so we weren't really trying a whole lot.
Well,
I was just trying not to have people hear my breathing during me racing. So
I figured, man, like I said, you did everything you had to do. And, man, I don't even know what to say. That was so much to call and one of the coolest races I've ever seen. Who do you got to thank for this, not only victory, but championship?
I got a lot of people to thank. I want to thank specifically, here, let me get them pulled up because I can't forget them. I'd like to thank Fox, Can-Am, Race on UTV, Assault UTV, Seal Savers, Rugged Radios, Cognito Motorsports, PRP Motors, PRP Seats, S3 Power Sports, Method Wheels, S3 Racing, Cooper Tires, Side by Side Unlimited, 808 Diesel, Parker Pumper, everybody in the RTAU group, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, good run, and Anthony, man, great show that you guys put on, and I appreciate both of you for putting on a heck of a show for me to watch.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun this season. It was ups and downs and close racing, good battling with Oliver all season long. It was a lot of fun. and just got to thank you for the broadcast these last couple of weeks for the street stocks. It's been a lot of fun. I'm seeing a lot of people interested in this.
Yeah, so while I got you on here, I know we got to jump over to the Pro 2 lights, but why don't you tell people, about your Facebook page, about Discord, and how to find you and how to get involved with this with you guys, because a whole lot of people ask, and then we'll go ahead and close it out, and I'll jump over to the Pro 2s.
So about 12 minutes ago, so in the middle of the race, I did see that we got a message asking if we take new people. Obviously, yes. Now, after the season's over, we will take any new person. We'll open up registration here soon. Just head over to AMX iRacing on Facebook, whether it be the group or the page, and message us, and we'll get you in contact and join our Discord. And the Discord link should be in on the Facebook page.
Yeah,
and then get with Nick, Taylor, Nowak, Taylor Vanden Bush, or I, and we'll all get to contact and talk to you and have some good time racing.
Yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun, and hopefully I get to talk to you in the next one.
For sure, thanks.
Thank you. What a finish here, guys! With these drivers, they put on one heck of a show. Make sure you get this stream a thumbs up and a like. Make sure you share it so people who didn't get a chance to watch it live get to watch it. But guys, we'll go through. I went through the grid, but we're going to show the grid again one more time because we want to know where everybody finished. Oh, where are we? And then I got to jump over to the Pro 2 lights, get set up for that, get the points up for that. So Oliver Golden not only takes the win, but takes the championship tonight with a 1.1 second lead over Taylor Vanden Bush, Jared Powers in third, Anthony in fourth, Nick in fifth, Nathan in sixth, David in seventh, Joseph in eighth, Lance in ninth, Jesse in 10th, James Donahue in 11th, Zach in 12th, and Franklin rounding out the field in 13th. Guys, that was a good show. I need to get ready for the next one, so I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes. Till then, be safe.